holds an important position here at Gillette Stadium. Sounding that fog bell and signaling it is time for football in Foxborough. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Miami Dolphins and the New England Patriots. Ready to get us started. And we're off and running from Gillette. D.S. Griggs to return it. He's brought down what looks like the 24-yard line. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. And leading them, the final QB taken in the 2025 NFL Draft out of Texas, the rookie, Quinn Ewers.
When you watch Quinn Ewers throw a football, and I got to do it a bunch collegiately, you see why he was the #1 player in the country coming out of high school. Had to overcome some injuries over his time collegiately. He's got to maximize this opportunity and show off his greatest strength, and that is his ability to fire.
All set to go now from the 35. Now here he goes on the boot. He put everything he had into this one. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really ended out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. It's Achane on the inside kid. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. 3rd and 4 coming up now. On the shotgun, Ewers. He has the first one in the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Ewers. He puts him here under it deep down the middle. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Play action, Ewers. He's looking deep once again. And the defense making a play on this opening series. One is knocked away, and that brings up 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. While he makes the catch. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. He'll come up on 1st and 10. Here's Achane with the middle. This drive up the middle gets him about 3. Jack Gibbons in on the tackle. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, it's Ewers. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
No throw, 3rd and long. He's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal. Gordon has the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins finish up an excellent opening series. Riley Patterson on for the extra point. Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. He's got it right side. And he can't make it in, so they get the game's first touchdown, but won't add another 2 onto it. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Now, no real answers for that one. I can't imagine you would do that intentionally for any reason, can you? Yeah, no, but some excellent field position awarded for that kick out of bounds. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. He's going to have this over across midfield, partner to the 48. Offense is set, 1st and 10. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And he's not going to manage to get back back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
The line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
They go play action. Here's May. Some trouble when the Dolphins get him. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and more importantly, to stop it.
And this one hits first to the 3 before continuing on into the end zone for a touchback. So Miami headed out for its 2nd drive of the game. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early, and with a home crowd a little quieter than normal.
You can lie to the kid. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. By turning them against their own team, or quiet after their opening touchdown. You score another one, you're going to start to murmur and not even hear words.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. 3rd and long for him here. Short pass brought in. He's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. So we're through 1 quarter of this AFC East contest. The Dolphins out to an early advantage. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. Teams getting out there and ready to... It's a fake from people that don't have. And no success on the fake punch. That's way too tough to connect on the throw. That's turnover on downs.
A lot of these punters back in the day, well, they used to be quarterbacks back in high school. Not anymore. Those glory days long gone, and the arms just don't have quite the touch they used to. It was a dangerous call choosing to pass it, and it sure backfired there.
A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Operating from the gun. Here's May. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good. First
On the gun, it's May. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more though. 2nd and goal coming up.
at the 8-yard line.
Way down from the gun. He's in trouble and they bring him down again. And back-to-back sacks have these guys suddenly staring at 3rd and goal.
And goal.
Here's May to the air. It's on the end. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do it through the offseason, do it through training camp, do it in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force fourth.
Charging down the middle, and they block it. Picked up and on the move now inside the 20. Through the defense it goes. Root to burn. The 50. 30. Hits the 20. And they scoop up the block and don't stop until they reach pay dirt. Well, shout out to the special teamers, Brock. They got somebody in free to block that kick, and things just got better from there as he took it all. The kicker gets it. Oh, looks like he's going to throw it. And they'll bring him down. The fake does not work.
I know these special teams coaches spend all week trying to find a little weakness, and I guess they saw something on film they may have liked. But I think this serves as a reminder, if you want to get to, try the conversion from the 2-yard line next time.
And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So 1st down from the 41. Made a throw it. Complete to Diggs out left. Has it up to his own 45 in a small game. Minka Fitzpatrick in on the stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
At the 45-yard line.
Throwing is May. He finds his running back, Henderson. He's close, but he is stout before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Trying an inside hit to Henderson. And he'll get them enough for a first down. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move to 6. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More from Gillette after this. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Back to the air, it's May. Has him on the quick hitter. A solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down is short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Brings up 3rd down.
May now. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down. Bryce Baringer on that a punt.
For the Patriots.
And he sets them back to begin this drive. That kick goes out, and I'd call it about the 12-yard line. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. They start the drive when they can. Powering his way forward a bit, give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you the opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. Whereas for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if we can get you a new set of downs.
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's yours. That's caught, Devon Achane. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on defense.
Throwing here just before halftime. A dangerous throw. He almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate the update as always. And welcome back, everyone. 3rd quarter about to get underway. And a 2-score ball game here as we resume play. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And a stumble coming out of the locker room in halftime as the kick goes out of bounds, Brock. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40. He was shaking his head, and he's going to be wondering about that kickoff for a while. Couldn't keep it in the field of play, and that offense gets a gift to begin this drive. 1st down, May. After one play this drive, one ball may be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the 2nd half. Trailing, got to play with a sense of urgency. Got to protect your quarterback. And they didn't either.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Goes out there, 6. And the Dolphins got it! And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
We're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Achane, 1st down carry. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who are going to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometimes as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing third and long.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. In the shotgun, Ewers lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. And we also saw a flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. Now hang on a minute. I'm upset for this quarterback. They just declined that call, Brock.
Boy, if I was the quarterback who threw the incompletion and my coach declined it, I'd be right over there asking for an explanation.
Oh, it's a fake. They're running it. And they're short on the fake. They didn't trust that longer field goal, it seems, but they're forced away empty-handed.
Clearly, the defense did not go all in on the block right there, and fortunate for them, because it allowed them to pivot when they saw the fake, and they stayed in position to defend it beautifully.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Here's New England ready once again on offense. Starting on the ground with Henderson. Rob for the first down, he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Here's May. Dump off caught by his back. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops Smith for no gain on that first down play.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
To throw, here's May. This is brought in at the 15. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots shrinking the lead some in the third. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. And the shotgun, they'll give it to A-Chain. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. They get an even 10 on that play. And that is the Dolphins' first down. Play action, Ewers. Knocked away, and that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and it brings up 2nd down. Fake the handoff. Now Ewers. We just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. They'll throw 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flagging for it. So the drive continues after that pass interference call. We've got 1st and 10. They'll run here, following the penalty. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And going play action. This finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins hold an 11-point advantage.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? So I got to sit.
Oh, it's a fail. They're going to put it to the kicker. He's going to throw. And they're all over this one. They stop him short in the fake fail.
You know, that's a call I'll see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone in the NFL, and for good reason. Even when you catch him off guard, the chances for success are extremely low. Can't do it.
And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Yeah, gotta imagine he's going to be headed to the kicking end after that one. Right, partner? Work on how he's striking that football. That was a considerable miscue right there. Rob Flat, first guy he met, no gain on that first down run. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
The throw completed by May. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and
May.
4.
And he's dropped. They got there for the sack. And that brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Patriots with possession. They need to erase that deficit in a hurry. Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. And this is intercepted. The Dolphins will take over at the 36-yard line.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, and interceptions follow.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. First down run, now's in 5, now 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
Makes the hands off, now the throw. And this one's not going to connect. It's knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
He was defended by Christian Gonzalez.
Operating from the gun, it's yours. He completes it in traffic. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the 1st. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down. Now it's Jake Bailey who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. The New England offense running out now. And the question out there is, Brock, how early and often are they going to try passing here after they were picked off on the previous drive?
Well, I think the answer to that is how much trust does this play caller have in his quarterback? We're going to get to find out right now.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come, 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
2nd and 10. Here's May. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Third down
Third and long, ready to throw. The Dolphins are going to get to him, and he is dropped. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth. Oh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Penalty moves them closer, and they're going to try to convert on fourth. May throwing for it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their view was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10. Now they'll hand it off to A-Chain. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins are likely locked up the win right there. Devon A-Chan with the touchdown. Riley Patterson on for the extra point. The kicker gets it. Oh, looks like he's got it. And they'll bring him down. The fake does not work.
You know, that's a call you might see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone from the NFL, and for good reason. Even catching him off guard, the chance for success, extremely low.
And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So a rarity for anyone playing penalty bingo. It's a kickoff out of bounds and some great field position starting out. Anderson here from the gun. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Offside. Defense.
And no surprise here, they decline the flag because the play got a first down, so they're going to happily let it stand. Here's first and 10 from the 47. Anderson's going to take this straight ahead. Can't slip that initial tackle, stops me for no gain on that first down play. Operating from the gun, here's May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
Go here, third down. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. On play action, here's May. And he's got a man left. And he's brought down at the push into that 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And the Patriots first down.
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. Rob's got the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
No gain on the
May now from the gun. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be stopped about a half second before he can pick up the first. Ball down to the 26.
A gain of 9 brings up third and 1.
Tight end going in motion here. Henderson's going to get it on third down. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. Fourth down coming up. Trying to throw for it with May. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs. So first and 10 now from the 30. Chan gets it. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, kid. And lead to some shuffle around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on second.
Look at that touch. Right on the platter for him. He has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. He breaks the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Dolphins, well, they can probably just run away and hide. Only able to get back to the line on that first down. No game. Last run, not a lot of can't help Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's set up to throw it. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped Brock, and now they stay out there for third down. And air it out on third. And that's a win for the pass rush. Shazy threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down, cut off. For the Dolphins, readying for the punt. And we expect to kick, but keep an eye out. They could give him redemption for the earlier fake attempt. And we've seen this before. It's a fake. And no success on the fake punt. That was way too tough to connect on the throw. That's turnover on downs.
A bunch of these punters in the NFL today, I guarantee you, go back in the Wayback Machine, and they were quarterbacks back in high school. The difference now, well, they use their legs a lot more than their arm, and it showed right there. That's a dangerous call to go for it. Try to throw a pass, but it sure blew up in their face.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. On the gun, it's May. This is a cut once again by Diggs. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 3.
Made out a throw on third. Some trouble on the Dolphins get it. Looking fast as that clock ticks down.
A 6-yard loss. It's 4th down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. Has a man downfield. This is Washington. They're going to keep it in play. Brought down inside the opposing 30. New second down. Here we go. 1st and 10. They're on the counter to A-Chan. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stop speed for no gain on that 1st down play. So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. And Brock, we all know any win is a good win, but playing against a division rival, oh, it always feels so much better dealing that one in the L column.
These are the teams that know you best, Kate. Also the ones that you know best. So yes, it is just a little bit sweeter when you take care of business in your own division.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. It's time for some football at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Today, a couple of rivals from the NFC East squaring off. It's the Washington Commanders and the Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles. Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And away we go at the link. Tank Bigsby here with the return. He's brought down just inside the 25. Well, here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by the newly minted Super Bowl champion, now in his 6th season, Jalen Hurts.
Kate, it's not often that we talk about quarterbacks having a nose for the end zone in football. It's usually reserved for the running backs. But Jalen Hurts has changed that conversation. He has so much power, so much strength. You get him into these short yardage situations around the goal line, he finds a way to get in. But it's not just there. He's got a deep ball that's the envy of many. He's elevated his teammates around him. And he's got a skill set that I know a lot of quarterbacks would sure love to have.
His drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
And on Luke Barkley. Now again is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
8 yards on the
All right, here we go. 2nd down. They go play fake with Hurts. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. Third and long for him here. He gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, this was the type of start we expected, right? Given the lopsided matchup we've got, now it's up to their opponents to start giving them a challenge. Keep this one competitive. And the defense sees right through those smoke and mirrors and take him to the turf.
I know these special teams coaches spend all week trying to find a little weakness, and I guess they saw something on film they may have liked. But I think this serves as a reminder, if you want to get to, try the conversion from the 2-yard line next time.
And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First down from the 41.
Here we go, set. Ravines.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Setting up to throw. Johnson gets hit. He loses the football. But it looks like someone from the Commanders got to that one. They'll keep the football. So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on third. Going from the gun here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. One drive in, and he's already in line for that ice pack. Took a couple of early hits. It looks like it's affecting his ability to deliver that football.
Yeah, and I'll let you in a little secret here, Kate. Those defenses, once they get to the quarterback, they usually don't stop.
Now for the second time this game, we're going to look at the Philly offense. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
It's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. He's looking for Dallas Goddard there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. They try again from the 20 after the incompletion. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Tangled man at the 21-yard line. A gain of 1. Brings up
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Now on 4th down, on comes Braden Mann to put this away for the Birds. It's a fake. The team with their own half. And no success on the fake punch. That's way too tough to connect on the throw. That's a turnover on downs. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. To the air now on 1st and 10. It's Cox. This is Jacory Krosky-Merritt. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 16 yards. Looks good for Washington. First
Well, looks like the defense got a little too excited there. That's going to be a penalty.
Washington.
Defense.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. So now, following the penalty, here's 1st and goal. Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with the penalty.
Defense.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Right across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials.
Encroachment. Defense.
Broke the play before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Krosky-Merritt has the Washington touchdown. The Commanders reach Patriots. Jake Moody off the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Commanders take the lead on that successful kick. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. To return it, here's Will Shipley. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Eagles and A.J. Brown getting set for another look on offense here. And they've had a real connection looking his way in our opening half. Seems pretty clear that he's the one the coverage is going to have to adjust to and start slowing down. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. He's trying to go deep again. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On third down, it's Hurts. Throwing the out route complete. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. So fourth down, on heads, Braden Mann for the punt. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. And here we go, it's another fake! And no success on the fake punt. That's way too tough to connect on the throw. That's a turnover on downs.
A lot of these punters back in the day, well, they used to be quarterbacks back in high school. Not anymore. Those glory days are long gone, and the arms just don't have quite the touch they used to. It was a dangerous call choosing to pass it, and it sure backfired there.
And here it goes.
Positive effort. He didn't go backwards. He had a negative play. If it was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now in second down.
Second down, Gabe Duplesky Merritt. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Kobe Dean in on the tackle. The Eagles into the nickel, third down coming.
Brings up third and 4.
Back to throw. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And fourth and 4 coming up.
Jake Moody on for the field goal. A 40-yard attempt.
Moody knocks it through. That'll push their lead to 4.
Defensive kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress. That guy, you can really trust to go out and get it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Shipley now to return. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Eagles take over first and 10.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Our score reads 10-6. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at first down here. Barkley off the pistol again. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. Again, it's 6 on the play, bringing up second and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
They go to Barkley again. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
At the 37-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives the backwards. Second down coming
A
up.
loss of 11. It's second and 21.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Keeps it moving. And they take him down right along the 30. To the line. Here's third and 3. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Nice lock on that one, but it falls incomplete.
We're going to talk to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are smaller. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
This one's caught. Smith has it. The first and goal. Stop was made at the 5-yard line.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
So Reed gives it quickly. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go. Brock, they take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the 7-yard line.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it'll be third and goal.
Third and goal.
Hurts looking to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a second quarter lead. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Oh, it's a fake. He put it to the kicker. He's going to throw. And they were all over this one. They stopped him short and the fake failed.
You know, that's a call I'll see in a college game, but it's pretty dead and gone in the NFL, and for good reason. Even when you catch him off guard, the chances for success are extremely low. Can't do it.
And he missed this one badly. It's out of bounds, short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41. They're throwing it. Gets him holding up. They're able to drop him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. Second and 18 coming up. Working now from the gun. Again. He goes down again. Back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage. Set him up now with third down. Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. Let's see what they went with. Third down. Back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. 28 players brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. Here's a throw. That's another quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. Running back sent in motion. Flushed out now to his left. He's keeping it. The Commanders take a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. To the line and sets. Here we go, first down.
And the Washington first down.
In the red zone now. Looking for an open man. Running right side. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders get some late points and the lead. On is Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Commanders jump in front now by 5. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Shipley now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Eagles taking over now late in the first half. With time remaining, let's see if they can get this into field goal range. Ooh, almost a throw to Johnston. Defender had it in his hands. They dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. And this is lofted deep down the middle. Oh, he can't follow through. He had the deep shot from Rowan Brock. But he bobbles it and drops it. To the air on third and long. He completes it in traffic. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. Fourth down. Washington calls it second timeout. The Eagles are in punt formation. And it's anybody's guess if they're going to kick it or try yet another fake. stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Commanders are ready to get their offense out there for the final time in the first half. Not a whole lot of time left for them to put something together here before the break. To throw here on first down. And we can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. Fans can bring up second down. We have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
All right, Scott, thanks so much. We are back, and this one's shaping up to be an exciting one. Very close game, Brock, as we start our third quarter. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And a stumble coming out of the locker room at halftime as the kick goes out of bounds, Brock. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40. No real answers for that one. I can't imagine he would do that intentionally for any reason. Can you? Yeah, no, but some excellent field position awarded for that kick out of bounds. First down, play action. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes it to second down.
Sidney Brown on the cover.
Pass play coming here. It's the fifth time they've gotten their first sack of this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on third down. Pass play now. Right side, caught by Sinnott. And this one does not go far.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
They can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. First call here coming from the shotgun. Hurts setting up to throw. And it doesn't fall into the breadbasket. Incomplete pass. After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22.
Brings up second and 10.
Back to throw, Hurts. This is complete downfield to Smith. Big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. We call this a modest game here, Brock. About 3 on second down coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Now Hurts. Oh, tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and that's third down. Air it out on third. Nice cross. He's got Brown. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this fourth down. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need. And now they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs.
I think we are so preconditioned when the QB sneak is called, we think it's going to be a first down, right? Well, I think they expected him to get it too. But now they got to adjust in a hurry and get their defense out there to make a stand.
And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
Brings up second and 5.
They go inside give to Pesky Merritt. He is down at the 30-yard line. 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Go!
And the Washington
19, target, 19.
Design quarterback run here. And nothing was going to help him escape that. And he gets it for a loss. Second down coming up.
brought down back at the 36-yard line.
He's going to throw this one. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Here he goes, third and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Shit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. Here's Jake Moody for the field goal. This will be from 52 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get on it there, and he did. And that'll make this an 8-point game. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of the strength, send it out through.
Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. And after they were stopped on fourth down their prior possession, Brock, you gotta wonder if they're gonna be confident enough to go for it again if they get to that point here. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with though here. We got second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Gain of 15 there. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
And an Eagles first down.
Here's Hurts. And no gain after the catch. The gain's still out across midfield. They're to the 45.
14 more yards. That's another Eagles first.
So we're through three here. It's the Eagles in possession of starts. They trail, but that lead is within reach. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. So has some space inside the 35. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop it. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the tape.
And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
At the 17-yard line.
Hurts. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
17 yards.
And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just enough.
He runs it across, touchdown! The Eagles down by only 2 in the fourth. Saquon Barkley to touchdown! Now Hurts getting his guys set for this 2-point play.
The Eagles will set up.
All or nothing, they'll run it! Oh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Well, Brock, I know you're fond of referencing the great sport of baseball. That is 3 strikes for them, going for 2, and frankly, it was surprising they even tried it a third time.
Yeah, I'm out. Yeah, I'm officially out on this, and if we get a golden sombrero, I may walk right out of this box.
He was shaking his head, and he's going to be wondering about that kickoff for a while. Couldn't keep it in the field of play, and that offense gets a gift to begin this drive. They'll start this series with an option left. He finds a little room there before being hauled down. Gain of 3. 40 yards on that first down run. And here's second and 6.
That's now second and
He's going to try and throw it here. Pocket isn't holding out. There He's gonna drop it. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they could check that box.
5 men out in the secondary for the Eagles on third down. Looking to throw. Kenny's under pressure, and he goes down. The Commanders ready for the punt. And after that drive with backwards, she's going to send this one forward. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, making his performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense will probably rather forget. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're all out of bounds. They've got third down. He's back to throw. Off his back foot, he hucks this one. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Down to score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. They don't get the catch they need there. Their man is forced by. They had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. 1st and 10, from the 43.
Here we go. 19 Cardinals.
They send it out wide to Samuel. And he's tackled for no gain. Well, that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Commanders lead by only 2. Come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pass brought in by Traylon Burks. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for Washington 1st down.
Number 19.
So pass brought in. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for 1st and goal.
Hot 70.
At the 3-yard line.
An early jump to the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. After the penalty, this is 1st and goal.
Ready. Look at my team.
Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there.
Encroachment, defense.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Come on. 19 Tiger.
So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
Okay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game.
It's always a good time for football here in the city of Pittsburgh. Welcome to Acrisure Stadium. Tonight's main event features 2 AFC North teams. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Tyler Luke is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off for Matt Busher. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And they're brought up by the league's elder statesman, drafted back in 2005, now in his 40s and still going strong, Aaron Rodgers.
I think it's safe to say, Kate, Aaron Rodgers may be one of the most polarizing figures in the NFL. There is no question his ability to spin a football different than everybody else. Just ask his receivers, tight ends, running backs, anybody that's ever played with him. He elevates their game.
It's a moving up, they're able to drop it. And that pushes them back, third down coming up.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now third down.
Third and long for him here. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line. On fourth down, it's Corliss Waitman on for the Steelers to punt this away. And that hits and heads out beyond the 45, but short of the 40. So here now are the Ravens on offense to begin their first drive. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
A decade plus before Lamar, it was a guy named Michael Vick who was the standard for dual-threat quarterbacks. Well, today, that standard is Lamar Jackson, who at his best is an MVP caliber player, most exciting player, not just in his position, but in all of football. So don't let that running overshadow the strides he's made as a passer to in the pocket. He's a franchise quarterback to build upon.
Running out route complete. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Ran it for a moment, but a complete defensive play. Just loose, incomplete. We'll knock out 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Lamar. It's on the in route. And he's brought down after a short game. 3rd down, Steelers in the dime. 60 B's out there. Throw here, 3rd down. So he knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up 4th down. The umpire testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.